You can research, design, and publish your very first book this week just like I did. All you need is the motivation. Hallo ihr Lieben! I'm going to go ahead and spoil the surprise right now. I just made and published my first ever Amazon book within a matter of minutes. And if you don't remember me sharing the big news over the last 6 months or so, I actually just spent the last year writing my own series of children's books for multicultural families living here in Germany, not only to better learn how to integrate here in Germany, but also how to embrace their own heritage. And now it is time for the grand finale. While our illustrator Leah is actually working on the illustrations, it is my turn to actually learn how to self-publish a book. And while this video might not be for everyone, I really did want to take you guys through the back end process so that you can see how a newbie like myself who has never done this before can go and publish her own book on Amazon. So if you have ever thought of publishing your own novel, your own coloring book, your own activity book or journal, but you were way too nervous to get started because you know nothing about the industry, well, join the club. So I'm going to walk us through the entire process right now with a platform called BookBolt. It has come highly recommended to me, so we're going to try it out together. I will leave an affiliate link down below. That doesn't cost you anything extra. If you decide to join their subscription as well, it'll just bring me a little bit more affiliate income as a thank you. So while I'm not going to spoil the surprise entirely and show you the back end of the books we're writing because they are not yet illustrated, I am going to create something like a prequel to the launch of our Life in Germany for Kids series. So I've decided to create a Life in Germany for Kids activity book today that you will be able to actually purchase on Amazon by the end of this video. I'll leave the link in the description below. So this activity book is going to be built through BookBolt's incredibly easy DIY platform that you can see here in a matter of minutes. It requires no inventory, no shipping, and this is all going to happen before my book series is even finished. So by the end of this video, you and myself are going to know exactly how to research, design, and publish our very own books step by step. Are you ready? Before we jump in on how to sell your book, let's get into some basics first. What is Amazon KDP? It stands for Kindle Direct Publishing, and it's Amazon's platform that basically allows you to upload a book once and it starts selling for you, aka you don't have to do any printing, any shipping, or any customer service. That means that you earn royalties every time somebody buys your book without touching any inventory. You start to make money overnight, as content creators like to say. So I wanted to make sure that if I'm going to do this, that my books are actually going to sell. Otherwise, it's a waste of my time. It's a waste of your time. So if we're gonna do this, we have to use the BookBolt research tools properly, and we're gonna go through these together right now. So right now we're actually in these research tools, and here you can punch in some keywords that you wanna use. You can see some that I've been trying out. Because this is Life in Germany for Kids, we really do need to stick with the keyword of Germany. Right now we can go through and we can choose a logbook, guest book, comic book, activity book, coloring book. Amazon doesn't have very many activity books related to Germany at all. This could be a good thing, this could be a bad thing. There might be a reason for it. So let's just go ahead and click general for now and we'll see if anything comes up. We have a coloring book of modified cars. So when you click on that description detail, you can actually see the words that this author has used. The reason I mention that is because I have learned that this is very important when you're actually creating your own content. And I am so stubborn. I always think, okay, if I'm creating an activity book for kids, it's gonna be called Life in Germany for Kids activity book. Very simple, very easy to understand. Parents will love it, right? However, what you might also notice is that titles are not that visually pleasing on Amazon. It's all about packing in keywords. You can see their bestseller rating here and approximately how many sales it has made. The price of it, of course, the author as well. Bestseller here was published last year, September, so not that long ago. They've already made 205 sales. This seems good. However, in reality, I think if we just remove Germany as a keyword, click search again, and scroll down, you can see right now, Spooky Cutie is currently selling 865 books. And then you can actually see on the right-hand side again, what keywords are being searched the most. Fun, easy, gift, perfect, kids, puzzles. These are all words that I might want to include in my own creation of my book. So if you go into Book Scout here, you can actually search by the ASIN number, see what's working, see what's selling. There's search volumes. You've got puzzles puzzles that are doing really well right now. Favorites, I've already gone in and saved some of my favorites here. And we can compare these. I saved a travel journal in Germany, similar to an activity book, a Germany coloring book, Germany map composition notebook. This is just plain lined paper, you guys. People are actually selling plain lined paper here. So there is a market for it. This airplane activity book for kids I thought was really cute. I also find their title really interesting. Here you can see on Amazon right away. It's an airplane activity books for kids 4 to 8, a fun airplane travel activity book. Like, it's already repeated itself, but it works. Perfect for road trips and family fun. Perfect travel gift with 60+ activities for boys and girls ages 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So instead of saying ages 4 to 10, they make sure that all ages are there so that when somebody searches, okay, my 5-year-old wants an activity book for the plane, this book will come up right away. Now, if we go into keyword search, this is where it's going to get interesting for me because we're definitely going to do something Germany related. We are hoping it's going to be kid related, but we see the search volume here, the cost per click, and the competition. If you want to go ahead and click on movers and shakers here, you're going to see books that are currently doing very, very well in sales. If you click on evergreens, these are going to be books, journals, coloring, whatever it is, that sell as evergreen content, so throughout the entire year. And as you go along, you can actually favorite different activities so that you can use them as good examples. KDP categories is going to be really important for us as well because we want to know where are we going to be inserting our books and where can we actually rate high on. So we're going to go into a children's activity book. So now you can see where the relevance is high. So we're gonna go into children's books, activities, crafts, and games. You can even go as far into coloring books or sticker books, cut and assemble. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go into the Book Bold Studio. I have already gone on and explored it a bit myself, but I'm gonna actually go ahead and click new project here. Like I said, you can create this in literally a couple of seconds. Life in Germany for Kids activity book journal. I am going to keep it as a paperback, cover and interior, and hardcover makes the book more expensive, which also I think makes it a little bit less accessible for readers who want to purchase your project. We'll go with 6 to 9 inches because this is a standard. And then you choose your interior and paper type. I like black and white interior with white paper. I think it's also the cheapest option. And remember when I said that Book Bold is good for low content books? You can do a page count of 150, let's say, and if you want to include the bleed or no bleed just to make sure you're not going off the page, that is an option too. And now we're going to design our book. So let's jump into the Book Bold Designer. This is where I can actually put the book together. There are built-in templates for interiors, puzzles, word searches, mazes, and more. And you can also upload your own pages, which is what I'm doing today with the help of our Book Bold Designer. So for my book, I'm creating a Germany-inspired coloring and activity book, which includes 150 pages of coloring, puzzles, and fun facts about German food, holidays, castles, and daily life. So I'll start with the interior, adding a Germany map to color, drop in a word search, and sprinkle in fun facts and quizzes along the way. It's seriously drag and drop. That easy. So once you are done this, here you can download your current project as a printed book, so in CMYK. When you do that, it will download your book for you here. I also love this little while you wait, learn how to upload to KDP. I'm gonna have to go watch this in order to do that, but just to show you, we've just created our first book and it was really super simple. And then the download material that we're gonna get here, we then just upload to Amazon KDP. You can actually see the cover photo in a JPEG. That's what they're gonna need for Amazon KDP. And then you've got the entire interior that you can see here that we are then gonna upload together as one unit. So just to recap, I used Book Bold to search for my niche, to search for those keywords, which I found in a lot of those activity books and journals. This is the title that I'm going with. It is long, but I think it's gonna work. Don't forget that some of the best selling content on Amazon is actually these low content books. So journals, activity books, coloring books, mazes, and many of these things you can actually get within Book Bold's templates section. Now, once your book is ready, it's time to publish on Amazon KDP. Here is my KDP dashboard. I will click paperback book. I'm going to upload my cover and interior and add my title. And then I use Book Bold's keyword tools to write a strong description that makes it easier for people to find, which we've done. And then finally, I'm gonna set the price and hit publish. So Amazon's then gonna review it and it's going to go live on their marketplace for millions of shoppers. Now at this point, my biggest question really was, how much can you actually make from a book or an activity book or a journal or a coloring book on Amazon? Most low content books sell anywhere between $6.99 and $14.99. And since Amazon handles the entire process, you're only earning that royalty. The royalty that you get is going to differ based on whether you're selling a hardcover book, if it's an ebook. There are many different factors. So we can't go into prices and how much exactly you're going to be making. But a good tip here is that many publishing authors on Amazon create these low content pieces because they're easy to make and they're also easy to duplicate, which means if this My Big Activity Journal Germany edition really works out for me, then I can actually look into creating them for different countries. In this case, because my niche is Germany, maybe I can look into creating other forms of content for Life in Germany for Kids and publishing them on Amazon KDP, so that I'm not actually putting all of my eggs in one basket, but I'm able to earn a profit from many different low content pieces. And like you've seen, the best part is that you don't have to spend weeks creating these low content books. You can just use a platform like Bookbold, which you've already seen me go through. It is super quick. If you want to go and try it yourself, I did ask them for a special discount for you guys. You will get 20% off for life by using the code Life in Germany. You just have to click the link in the description below, enter the code at checkout, and before that you also get a 3-day free trial to test it out, see if you like it, and see if it works for you. And that means that you can research, design, and publish your very first book this week just like I did. All you need is the motivation. And don't forget, I will also drop the final product of my activity book that I put together on this video with you guys down below. I hope you love it. If you have children or even you yourself are planning on exploring Germany and want to learn a little bit more about the German culture while also jotting down some of your most amazing experiences and gluing in some of your favorite photos from your trip, I hope that this My Big Activity Journal will also be fun for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. Vielen, vielen, vielen lieben Dank und wie immer, bis später.